Welcome back to Mid Morning. We are gearing up for the 15 Club Fan Fest this weekend. Members of Big Blue Nation will get the chance to meet some of their favorite Wildcats.
Here to tell us more about her journey being a UK athlete is Carissa Clay. We're so glad to have you here this morning. Tell us about the event this weekend.
So what we're doing is we're going to Central Bank Center on Saturday, and we'll have the chance to just meet a few fans and get to know them, and they can get to know us better too.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, because you're a gymnast. It's a hard sport.
It is.
So I'm from San Diego. I started gymnastics when I was 4 years old, and honestly, the only reason I started was because I was the kid who would like bounce off the walls everywhere.
Yep.
And I just had way too much energy, so my parents like tested out a ton of sports with me. I played soccer for a bit, and I love soccer. I actually did gymnastics and soccer at the same time, but ended up liking gymnastics a lot more, and which is a good thing because now I'm not really like an outdoorsy girl.
Yeah,
and I'm not like, oh, let's go run around in the rain. That's not me.
I gotcha.
But yeah, so I picked gymnastics, and it kind of just like became this really big part of my life ever since I started it, which is great because I love it. And now I do gymnastics at UK, and I'm a senior now.
Okay, so leaving the West Coast, that's a pretty big transition, huge. Coming to Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
What made you choose UK?
So I always thought that I was going to be like a West Coast girly, just because I was big on like, oh, what's the weather like anywhere besides San Diego, because in San Diego we're spoiled out there.
Oh,
it's like
You're not
75.
No.
Yeah, not in this at all. 75 all the time. The UV is like between 7 and 12. I've never seen 12 UV here. But so I chose Kentucky because I like really wanted to step out of my comfort zone. Like I wanted to have that experience that like other people have with like different seasons, just so I can like get myself to grow outside of like what I was really comfortable with. And also, when I visited this school, I just like really fell in love with the SEC environment. I had never been to a football game before, like college or high school. And one of the things that we do on our official visit here is we get to go to a UK game. And
oh, that's fun.
Nice.
You get the full experience.
Yeah, and like after that, I was like, wow, the SEC is just like something different. This is something I want to be a part of. Like everyone, the coaches, all the staff that I met, and even people at like restaurants and stuff were like just super welcoming and kind. And that's just something that I didn't really experience before. And I came here and I was like, Southern hospitality is a real thing.
It really
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Good for you for getting outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah. I also, I looked up programs for kinesiology because I knew I wanted to do something in the medical field, like exercise science based, because I just couldn't see myself stepping out of like the athletic environment. And I saw that this school had like a pretty good program for that. And after my experience here, I can confirm that I've had like the time of my life studying kinesiology.
A lot of opportunity here. We're so glad to have you here this morning. You can come meet Carissa this weekend.